Their eyes wildly opened in the early hours of this morning. These wobbling nascent souls are planning day-long activities. Barely noticed by their parents, Kashif and Bashir leaves their bed and prepares for the tough day ahead. At the tender age, they are as responsible as any other adult family member. Kashif and Bashir's first priority is to reach this dump. Luckily, Kashif and Bashir are the first arrivals. They are so engrossed by the gains that they seem to be unaware of the vagaries of weather when the mercury touches the highest point. Scavenging in the garbage, they know what is worthy for them and what is not. The competition for selecting more and more becomes tough with the arrival of other scavengers. Though they share the same task, enjoy the same pleasures, and receptive to each other, but when it comes to scavenging, they are in a serious competition.
घर में कोई बड़ा नहीं है, बस इसलिए हम ये कागज उठाते हैं. रात 150 रुपए, रात 100 दिन में कमाता हूँ.
Once done with the morning garbage, they feel relaxed and can afford to sit and brag and envy one another with the worthy collections. They are very stingy with the hard-earned money and will hand it over to their family.
मैं बेवाए हुए ना, मैं खुद मेहनत मजदूरियाँ करना. बस थोड़ा बहुत मेरा गुजारा चलनी पे. मेरा छोटी छोटी बची है वे ना, एक कबाड़ चुकनी रहनी. 50-60 मेले ए भी दियाड़ को आन दे सी तो उस नाल में अपनी इंजाम चलाना. As the day progresses, chances of getting any valuable commodity becomes meager. This gives the scattered group a chance to reunite and have some nice time. They will crack jokes, enjoy the leisure, and exploit the opportunity like this to the hilt. After a long day's scavenge, Kashif and Bashir come to flea market to sell things which they found and earn some money.
40 रुपए यार.
नहीं यार 50 रुपए दे.
नहीं 40-30 बंदे हैं, मैं आपको 40 दे रहा हूँ.
बस 50 रुपए दे.
नहीं 40 बंदे हैं तो 50 किस तरह दूँ?
50 दे दो, बस घर में खर्चे नहीं है.
चलो ठीक है, फिर मैं कल काट लूँगा. ये ले. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे बच्चे आते हैं, बड़े भी आते हैं. बस 10 रुपए के हिसाब से हम खुद लेते हैं, आगे 12 के बेचते हैं, और यहाँ से जब माल फारग होता है तो फैक्ट्रियों में चला जाता है.
They come home in the evening and hand over the money to their mother. Kashif and his locality boys gather an evening where they play and enjoy their innocence. But this fun points to a grim reality in our society. The number of children engaged in labor has escalated in the past few years. Poverty is the main cause of this malaise.
However, that is not the only argument. There are other arguments also which also allow parents or push parents to send the children to work. And if you look at that argument, it's very interesting. In some of the dimension, it talks about children's, families' child upbringing practices, whether cultural or social. And these practices see sending children at a workplace as part of child upbringing, as a part of transferring skills to children. So for instance, many parents will send their boys or girls also into a workplace to learn a skill or a trade.
45% children of the school going age are not going to schools in Pakistan. So I mean, we can imagine that those children who are not going to school, we can assume that most of them are in child labor.
And the idea is that if a child is continue at a school and education, it is too time consuming in terms of time and money. As opposed to if you send a child to a workplace, that child would pick up a skill in very early in stage and in few years time would enter as a skilled workforce and will be able to earn reasonable money. So it is not the transitory period in which the child, according to parents' perspective, is learning a skill, and that is a learning. And they do not consider it as a child labor, they consider it as a learning mode, which is a questionable from many point of view.
The lack of interest and the lack of political will of the government and their lack of budgetary allocation for education, child labor is increasing and more children are coming into labor.
Though ignorant of what is stored for them in future, these innocent souls nurture hope against hope that somehow they will realize their dreams. This young lad wants to be a Qari, not cognizant what one needs to do to become a Qari.
मैं बड़ा होके कारी बनना चाहता हूँ.
It is the responsibility of the government and society to look after these poor boys. If the halves of our society take charge of feeding and educating a single boy, the whole society can be the gainer.
सोसाइटल एफर्ट्स और गवर्नमेंटल एफर्ट्स अगर मिल जाए तो मेरे ख्याल में प्रॉब्लम जो है, ये भी प्रॉब्लम या जो भी प्रॉब्लम हो वो आसानी से टैकल हो सकता है. गवर्नमेंट स्टेट अकेले कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता.
Pakistan has lost immeasurable sources during a decade-long expedition against terrorism. That's why its government is helpless to make the child labor its priority. In this backdrop, the combined effort will eliminate child labor, poverty and illiteracy from Pakistan. Eventually, war on terror will be won without weapons. These children are future of Pakistan, and the future of world lies in prosperous Pakistan. Otherwise, the sun is ready to set.